Greetings and salutations, this is Jason Silverain, and I am trying to choose whether or not to slay the princess. Now, we could challenge her, and basically fight her and go for like an honourable kill, or we're just going to go forward and murder her. And that could be one of the options.
You step forward.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
If we hesitate, I'm trying to remember. Are you sure it's not? The thing is, as soon as you say that, she becomes armed. We just run up, we kill her.
Without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Yeah, if you say that one, she's if you say either of those, she's not dead. She's playing dead, I'm pretty certain. So
yes, exactly.
It's over. She's dead.
It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Okay, we go to leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Tries to banish us back to the void now we've done our job.
What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
It's kind of hoping for a better ending for saving the world.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Like hell we will.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Alright, now, there is there is an ending, special ending here. Didn't you hear the R rated? I'm happy. We're happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
No, we're happy, I'm sure of it.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually, and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift. You simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Good ending. Yeah, you did it. You saved everybody.
You are already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Oh, oh, wait. What? It threw me back. I thought it would give me like you got the super happy ending achievement. I have to do this one first if I want that. Oh wow, definitely gonna have to play this again then.
Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here, though you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Wouldn't you be using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be
How
dead?
astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it.
Oh. People die when they are killed, basically.
In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work.
The voice of the hero is nearly always correct. He's always a...
That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
Okay, anything to get out of this hell.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate? Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
See, narrator is so petty. Spectre.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end you're here to slay her.
Yeah, we already know this. Okay. I killed myself. What am I doing here? I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again. Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Yeah, pretty more than deja vu. I'm pretty sure this whole thing happened.
It hasn't. Or if it...
Yeah. I'm gonna go through the conversation again.
If you're back here... Oh,
Just...
well, if
oops.
you killed yourself, then you were...
There we go, sorry. We listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to. Then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity, so we slew ourselves too. So yeah, if you killed yourself, you won't listen to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, what do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here.
Yep.
Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around. here.
Yes, threaten the narrator.
Just stay focused, will you?
I like how it does irk me a little bit. I like it, but it also irks me that he doesn't really react. Was going, hey, we literally do not want. We're not going to kill her because you locked us away. He should have a bit more of a specific denial what he's going to do to you.
Just be quick about it.
If anything, the world ended after I slew her. When I tried to leave, everything was gone.
That's a good point. How do we know we didn't have things backwards? Maybe slaying the princess was what ended the world, not the other way round. Yes. Maybe this whole thing was a trick to get us to end the world. And now we get to go through the whole charade again, wholly aware of what's waiting for us at the end. But that's assuming she's alive in that cabin. We did kill her, after all. You're going to find her in the cabin. If the princess had actually been slain, you wouldn't be here. And let me assure you, killing her will not end the world. I don't know what you think happened to you last time, but it's a load of nonsense. You'll get your happy ending. I promise. Well, that's exactly what we're afraid of. Really? Living happily ever after sounds that bad to you? Oh well, there's no use arguing over your masochism. The cabin awaits.
Last time I stabbed her in the heart and she died. How can someone end like that end the world?
She just can. You'll have to trust that what I'm saying is true.
And we've already asked him that.
Great.
She ain't gonna
Now,
answer.
If you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated...
Yeah. Now, realistically, my choice would be to sort of off of, but that will put us away from the Spectre ending and move us towards the glitch endings, which are frankly horrific and terrifying. So, I kind of, I don't know. I'm actually kind of curious how the Spectre's going to react to us. I don't want to accidentally do the fawn, though.
Before you go any further.
Yeah.
She will lie. She won't be a problem.
Yeah, proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge. The blade is your implement. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Okay, let's approach the mirror. See what the cold
You
says.
walk up to the wall. What are you talking about?
Oh, cold doesn't say anything.
Reach forward.
I guess I've got to
There was
pause.
a mirror, and now it's
Oh, there we
gone.
go.
Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly, it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
I say, I thought we'd have to call him out. We're not going to take the blade. It's called the Spectre. I don't think that blade's
The door
magic.
to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. The room below is silent. Nobody's here.
Naturally.
As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead.
With the same wound we killed her with.
It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? Ghost! Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, plenty depending on the ghosts and the mythology.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. We could probably grab her and kill her again, if we wanted to. We don't even need a blade. She looks fragile enough to me.
Wait, I'm not going to grab her. I'm going to wait and see how things play out. Because, you know, we're not murderous goits. Well, in every other playthrough we haven't been murderous goits.
I see you don't have that annoying knife anymore. So, does that mean you regret what you've done? Are you here to apologize and make nice? Beg for absolution, maybe? Because I might be interested in seeing a little begging.
Okay, we have lots of options. Hey, I died too. I'm not floating around like, what happened? Why am I different? Why are you different? You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you do to hurt me? After I kill you, this cabin I once it wasn't in the woods anymore. It's time stopped me. I had to kill myself to escape.
You poor thing. That must have been so frightening for you.
You know, after everything we've been through, it's nice to see someone finally sympathising with us. This whole thing's been an ordeal, hasn't it? She doesn't mean it.
It serves you right. I was pretty scared too, when you stood there not saying a word with a knife clenched in your fist. But now you know how bad it hurts to get stabbed in the chest.
It sounds like you got exactly what you're owed.
Okay. Okay. No, I've walked close again here. I guess I should tell you why we're sent to kill you. We're going to end the world.
And what? You just believed that? You killed me without giving it any thought? That's cold.
That's rich coming from her. Every time she touches us, it's like we freeze
Well, she's
over.
not tried to slaughter us. At least I'm giving her some information.
That's right, but that's neither here nor there. What's done is done. What we do from this point forward is all that matters. Let's try not to let emotion get the better of it.
Obviously, it was wrong of me to believe that. How could you have ended the world if all it took to kill you was a knife to a heart? That's a bit harsh. I was a big stupid idiot. What was it? That's me just telling me I was an idiot. Do you want to end the world?
The only thing I've ever wanted was to leave this place. It's still the only thing I want.
Well, were you going to end the world? You still didn't answer my question, even your...
It does. We're not asking you. We've heard your...
I really don't know. I'm not lying to you. I promise. The world doesn't matter. All I remember is that I'm supposed to be there, not here. I'm just supposed to be a part of it. It's home, I think. But what does it mean for anything to end? I ended, but I also didn't. And you ended too. But here you are. And you don't even look any different. I'm not so sure endings are real.
What are you going to do if I help you get out of here?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just fade away. Finally able to rest once I'm free from my unfinished business. Maybe I'll find someone to haunt. Maybe I'll haunt you. It's a tough question, asking someone what she's going to do with her life.
The princess leans in close and pauses, the frigid air between you stale and unmoving.
Especially when that someone is dead.
She pulls back with a playful giggle.
I don't think most living people could answer that either. Does anyone actually know who they are or what they want?
I'm not regretting this. She's actually... I was expecting her to try and murder me or something, but... Return, leave it at that. Okay, this has been a little long conversation, so... We're going to figure out what we're going to do with her. I'm probably going to try and save her. But I will catch you next time.